Hello out there to all of my fellow gold diggers. This is your girl Rita, also known as the self-proclaimed gold digger. Welcome to my channel where I discuss my life as a wife, mom, entrepreneur, and business owner, all while trying to crush and achieve my goals. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I am so glad to have you. And if you are a fellow gold digger, welcome back. Y'all know I love and appreciate each and every one of you. And I want to say a special thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I have hit my goal of getting to 500 subscribers, and I greatly appreciate everyone who has supported me along this journey so far. So next goal is to get to 1,000. So if you are not subscribed, if you have enjoyed the content, please be sure to subscribe. And if you have found any of my information helpful, especially if you find this video helpful, please put a heart in the comment section, as well as share it with a friend who can benefit from it. Because today's topic is, it is time for the mystery shopping Q&A. So y'all have been asking me different questions about mystery shopping. So I am coming to you to answer those questions. Because a lot of y'all have similar or the same questions and everything. So I felt like this would be a good way to get the information out to a lot of different people without me having to say the same thing over and over in private messages or on comments and things like that. All right. So before we get into it, there are a couple of church announcements that I did want to go over with you. Some of you have also been asking me about or having some notary questions. I will get to all of those as well. I'm going to respond to those individually. It's not as many of those as it is mystery shopping, but I should be able to answer and respond to those by next week, no later than next week. So if you've been waiting for an answer on that or anything like that, or if you've asked me a question about notary, I am getting to it. I have not forgotten about you, okay? The other church announcement is we are talking about mystery shopping today. The information that I'm going to provide today is applying to mystery shopping companies that are in this country, which are in the United States. Okay, there are other mystery shopping companies in other countries, but I am not an expert on that. I do not know the names of the companies or even where they are located, but I do know that there is mystery shopping in other places as well. And I am aware that you can actually do mystery shops in other places or in other countries also. So I have seen, just to name a few, I have seen mystery shops for like actual physical mystery shops, not phone or web or anything like that, but actual mystery shops that can be done in like Aruba, in Puerto Rico, in England. So I have seen those available as well. So I know there are mystery shops you can do in other countries, and there are other mystery shopping companies in other countries, but I'm not aware or have any information about them. And the information I'm going to provide is based off of companies that I have found in the United States. All right. So now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and get into the questions. So I have the questions here. So let me go through. All right. So one of the common questions that several people have asked is, how do you find mystery shopping companies? So first things first, of course, y'all, I've already helped y'all with this. Y'all, I have my list. My list has over 20 companies on there. Get the list. The list is in the description box. It is totally free. So download the list and sign up with all of those companies, okay? So that will help you get a start. But if you have done that and you're looking for companies, basically how I found the companies is all I did was Google mystery shopping companies, and different things came up. I checked out the companies and I signed up with them, okay? And you should never, as a side note, you should never have to pay to sign up with a mystery shopping company. So don't pay to sign up with anybody. If you find somebody on your own, it should be totally free. Also, when I sign up for the company, I also look to make sure they have the security thing on their website to make sure that it is a secure site. I have seen a couple of them that are not secure. I they seem to be legitimate sites, or I have seen where other people have talked about them, but I don't sign up with anybody who does not have that little secure, that little lock symbol on their webpage. If it says unsecured, I don't sign up with them. So which brings me to the next question. Are these companies for real, or are they a scam? So the companies I have on my list, all of them are for real. They are legitimate companies out there. But please be aware of scammers who might try and get you, and those are going to be the ones that are asking you to pay for it. And as I mentioned before, like I said, I try to sign up with companies where I can see that their website is secure before I go on there and put my information in. Another question was, why do they ask for my social security number? I'm not sure if I should trust this. So yes, some companies, they do ask for your social security number, and that's because you are considered like an independent contractor, and in order for them to pay you, they need that information. Also, if you make enough money with them, they do have to send you a 1099 at the end of the year if you make over $600. So that a lot of that is for their record keeping purposes. Now, a lot of them, many of them, I would say many of them have where you don't necessarily have to enter your social security number until you get like a job with them, and then you have to get paid or whatever. So if you want to hold off and doing that, some of them may allow you to not put that information in. But once you like accept a job, or to be able to accept a job, you would have to like apply that information at that time. And you could do that. A reason why that might be helpful is because I tell y'all to sign up with all the mystery shopping companies on the list. Now, do I work with all of those mystery shopping companies? No, because some of them do not have any jobs available in my area. So you just never know who is going to have a job available in your area. And there are also some where they have seasonal jobs. So at the time you search, they might not have any jobs in your area, and then a couple of months down the road, they'll have a job in your area, that kind of thing. So that is why I say sign up with a lot of companies, because things change. They get new clients, they get new assignments and things like that, and you want to have access to as many jobs as possible. Okay, a couple of similar questions. Someone wrote, I'm interested in hotel mystery shops, what do I need to do? And then someone else wrote, I want to do a hotel but wanted to know all it entails. I'm considering doing some apartment viewings. Okay, so with the hotel mystery shops, once again, sign up with my list, because some of the companies that do hotel mystery shops are on there. And same thing, y'all. The way I found the companies, like I didn't do anything special. Seriously, I literally just Googled for mystery shopping companies. You could even put in hotel mystery shopping companies if you want to do that as well. So that was all I did. I just did a Google search. But yeah, now I will say for the hotel mystery shops, you may have to expand your reach. Usually when you sign up with the mystery shopping companies, you set like your radius of like where you're willing to do jobs. But for the hotel ones, the ones that you know have hotel mystery shops, usually for those, you typically would have to expand your radius, because you're probably going to end up traveling, unless you live in a place where there are a lot of hotels, or that is like a destination place. You probably are going to have to expand your reach to see what hotel shops are available for you. Okay, so keep that in mind. But yeah, just sign up with the companies. That is what you would need to do in regards to that. What it all entails is pretty much a lot of them are evaluating the restaurants that are on the premises, but also it's pretty much evaluating the entire hotel. So from the moment you check in to the moment you check out, if they have valet parking, you're evaluating that person. That's why I say a hotel mystery shop is not one that you want to do for your first time out, or if you are new, because it is just so many shops into one. Pretty much everybody you encounter, you are you have to do a report on, or you're going to have to give some information about. So that is what is involved, and they will actually have you to create scenarios. So maybe they want you to make it seem like there's a complaint or you have an issue or something going on in your room, to see how that is handled. And that is kind of like what is involved with that. So everyone you encounter, you're doing a report on. And same thing with the restaurants or that are on the premises and everything. They want to see like how was the setup, how was this handled, how was their customer service, that kind of thing, to make sure that the people are following the standards that they have put in place. But literally, I've told y'all before, anything that they're willing to pay for, if they say they're paying for your dinner, if they say they're paying for your breakfast, if they say they're paying for you to go to the spa, if they say they're paying for you to go on a wine tasting, if they're paying for all of that stuff, all of it requires a mystery shop. And that is in addition to like your regular check-in, check-out process, parking, that kind of stuff. It's a lot of mystery shops into one, and it's a lot of report writing as well. So if you're not good at writing, you probably want to skip this one, because it is a lot of writing, because you have to tell about your experience. And like I said, it's many shops into one, and it's usually over a relatively short period of time that you have to get these shops completed. So, and even for some of them, for the restaurants, they might not just want you to go there one time. They might want you to go there two times or multiple times to see what happens and see how it is with different staff members or at a different time of the day and that kind of thing. So it can be a lot. Okay. Um, this is kind of similar. Someone asked, what type of information do you have to report for your mystery shopping reports? So it really just depends on the company and what they are looking for. So, of course, if you go into like a restaurant, they're going to be asking about the quality of the food, the speed of the service, how was the server, that kind of thing. If they have any specials that they are advertising at the time, they want to see how those things are presented. If it's more of a non-restaurant establishment, they just want to see what the staff member, how they interact with you. They may, sometimes the stores, even like the restaurants, even the places that are not restaurants, they might have like some kind of special promotion or something going on. So they want to make sure, like, were you informed about this promotion? Did they offer you this? Did they tell you about this particular product? That kind of thing. So you want to be paying attention to that. Some of it is just mundane, routine stuff. Like I told y'all that there are some banking shops where I just go into the bank and make a deposit, and they're trying to see, are they following the protocols for when you make the deposit. So some of it is just mundane. It's not anything special, but they just want to know, does the person know how to handle this situation, and are they handling it accurately like they are supposed to? So that's the kind of information they're looking for. A lot of them want to look at the time, like how long it took you from the time you went in to the time you went out. Some of them are more specific with the time, like how long did it take from this process to the next process, and they want that broken down in minutes. But it really just depends on the client that you see. But overall, you're just evaluating the customer service of the individuals. Someone asked, what type of challenges have I experienced as a mystery shopper? The challenges I have experienced are just sometimes they have some unreasonable expectations. I told y'all I don't really do the fast food shops. I don't really like doing those, because if you think about it, a fast food shop is done in a relatively short period of time, like literally 5 to 6 minutes, maybe a little bit long, no more than 10 minutes. And some of the stuff that they want you to get or they're asking you about, Because it's like, was the employee in uniform? Did they have on a mask? Did they have on gloves? Take a picture of the food, like or like the display, not like the food you eat. Now they also usually want a picture of the food that you bought or whatever, but they might be like, take a picture of the food. Did they have this signage? Did they have that signage? So with those, I don't really care to do those because you're looking for a lot of things within a really short period of time, and they want picture. Some of them want pictures and that kind of thing, and it's just a lot, and they don't really pay a whole lot, and it's really not worth me getting a free burger or a free sandwich or something like that for some of the questions that they're asking. Like they're asking too many things in a short period of time. If anyone has some pointers, anybody who's been doing mystery shopping longer than I have and has some pointers on how they handle it, that's fine. But still, I don't really do a lot of those because the pay is not that well or not anything I really want to do. Now there is a good one that my husband does off quite often, and they do pay pretty well, but I have never worked with them. But yeah, those are some of the challenges I have faced with it. Is because other than that, I really don't have a whole lot of challenges because I'm pretty much working it into my schedule. So if I have the time to do it, I'll go ahead and do it. Probably the most challenging thing or the least exciting part about the mystery shopping is having to do the reports. So some companies, and you'll start learning, like there are some companies I'll do whatever they ask me to do because their reports are really quick and simple and easy, and they're really straightforward. Other companies, it's like, okay, do I really want to do this because I know that it's going to be an intense report? Like like those hotel mystery shops, that those reports are intense. Those reports are going to take you several hours to complete. Just to be honest with you, it's going to take you several hours because you have to not only answer yes and no questions, you also have to write a description, a narrative about your experience. That's why I said if you don't like to write, don't do that. You don't know how to type good, don't do that because the hotel mystery shops, they can be very intense. As well as a lot of the big ones can be pretty intense as well. And someone mentioned, I forgot to say it, because someone had said that they were looking, considering doing apartment viewings. I have not done any of those. One of the reasons I have not is because I kind of got burned by one. They had some phone apartment shops where pretty much you were just supposed to call and talk to somebody and answer. It had relatively short amount of questions, maybe 10 to 15 yes or no questions, that kind of thing that you were supposed to ask the person on the phone. But I remember it was two shops that I was supposed to do, and they didn't really pay a whole lot of money. I think they maybe paid like $5. So initially I was like, oh, this should be really quick. It's only a handful of questions. I'll just ask them this stuff on the phone and I'll be done in like 5 minutes. No, these people weren't available. Sometimes they had a specific person that they wanted you to talk to. And so if that person wasn't available, you couldn't even ask for the person. You had to just keep calling and stuff like that. So that was when I first got started, and I know I wasted a lot of time, and it might not seem like a lot. It might have only been like 2 or 3 minutes here and there, but 2 and 3 minutes, and I'm calling like 5, 6 different times. Those minutes add up, and my time is valuable, and I'm only getting paid $5 or whatever. And finally, I got to the point where I said, I'm not able to get in contact with them, that kind of thing. And they were like, well, the person comes in on such and such day, give them a call on this day. I'm like, at that point, I was like done. Like, nah, sis, I'm not calling anymore. All these times I've called, I still haven't gotten, I'm not even getting paid for my little raggedy $5 or whatever. So I have not really done apartment shops. They do have higher pay, but I have noticed that it requires a lot of them that I have seen. And if anybody does them and knows differently, they require you to do that phone portion first and then go view the shop. And I was like, if this phone portion is anything like I experienced before, I'm not trying to do that because I don't have that kind of time. Because usually, like I said, I work it into my schedule. So when I do the mystery shop, I expect for it to be completed during the time that I am free. So with me having to call back or whatever for different people, it started to become inconvenient for me because I'm like, I was free at this time to do the shop, and now I got to figure out when I am going to be free again to work this shop in. So it's like after a while it's not even worth it. And that's why, like I said, I got burned. I wouldn't, but I told them I was like, unassigned, you can reassign me because I'm not going to be able to complete this at all. So, and that was like after I had called probably like, you know, however many times they had said, and it was like I was like, I don't call the recommended times that y'all have said. I haven't gotten in touch with these people and they still wanted me to call again. Like, nah. So that is why I haven't done any apartment mystery shops. um I think I've answered all of the questions. If there are any other questions, just let me know. I am going to be doing something special regarding mystery shopping in the new year. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, this video has gotten really long and y'all don't like to watch long videos. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope this has answered your questions regarding mystery shopping. If not, let me know in the comment section. Also, if you have found the information helpful, please make sure you put a heart in the comment section and share with someone who you think can benefit from it. All right, until next time, that's all I have for now. Take care, everyone.